You might be wondering how coconut sugar is made and where the product comes from. Well, in this video, we're going to look at the process behind its production and what makes it different from other sugars. Coconut sugar comes from many different kinds of palm trees. But not all palm trees grow coconuts. Coconut sugar has many names. It's often referred to as coconut palm sugar, cocoa sap sugar, cocoa sugar, coconut blossom sugar, red sugar, Javanese sugar, and malacca sugar or gula melaka. Coconut sugar can come in granules, crystals, a sugar block, or syrup. But what does it taste like? It's a common misconception that since coconut sugar comes from coconuts, it must taste like coconuts. But that is not true. Coconut sugar comes from the sap of a coconut palm tree, and the sap within a tree will not have the coconut flavor. In fact, coconut sugar tastes rather similar to regular brown sugar with a hint of caramel flavor. Why? Because when it's reduced, it slightly caramelizes. The flavor also varies depending on its harvest time, the reduction method used, and of course, the type of coconut palm trees from which the sap was harvested. The process of making coconut sugar only involves a few simple steps. It starts with tapping the coconut palm tree's flower bud stem and cutting the tree's spadix, which is the head of a coconut flower located at the stem's end. Once a cut is made, sap will begin to flow and collect in a traditional bamboo container. When the sap completely drains, it will be heated in a wok until all moisture has evaporated. It takes 2 daily trips up a coconut tree for the tappers to collect enough sap to make coconut sugar or coconut nectar. You might picture a sticky substance when you think about sap. But for coconut trees, the sap is more watery and takes on a milky color. Coconut sap is approximately 80% water when it initially drains out. This is called coconut nira. The liquid becomes a thick syrup when the water content evaporates. At this point, it reduces into a paste or sugar block, which is more manageable to handle and store. Enjoying the video? Then give a like and share with your friends to help the channel. Coconut trees and their products are largely farmed in Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia and the Philippines, including Sri Lanka. Coconut sugar production is global, but the sap used to make it can only come from coconut palm trees. But is coconut sugar the same as palm sugar? Technically, yes and no. Palm sugar is a broader category of sugar, with coconut sugar as its subcategory. And while all palm trees can produce sap that can be turned into sugar, not all of them grow coconuts. In other words, coconut sugar is a specific type of palm sugar that is harvested from coconut palm trees. Coconut sugar can be used in various ways. You can use it as a substitute for any other kind of sugar, like table sugar, brown sugar, artificial sweeteners, and the like. It goes great in sweets and other baked goods, but it also works well in savory dishes and even in your morning coffee. In Sri Lanka, coconut sugar is commonly used in the form of syrup called pol hakuru. While in Indonesia, they prefer the granular form called gula Jawa. Both cultures use all kinds of coconut byproducts as a staple in their cuisine. Coconut sugar's nutritional profile is fairly close to that of brown sugar and granulated white sugar. 1 teaspoon of coconut sugar contains 18 calories, 5 grams of carbohydrates, comprising 70 to 79% sucrose, 3 to 9% fructose, and 3 to 9% glucose, and 5 grams of sugar. It has no fat, sodium, fiber, and protein content. Also, organic coconut sugar does not use growth regulators, fertilizers, pesticides, irradiation, or genetically modified organisms, which are more widely used in a lot of sugar production. It's also interesting because science has revealed that unrefined sugars, like organic coconut sugar, are less addictive than their refined counterparts. The process of making coconut sugar can be time-consuming, but it's also one of the few remaining ways we have of connecting with nature and ensuring we're consuming products that are both healthy for us and good for the planet. Have you ever tried coconut sugar? And if not, would you try it out? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Also, get your free ebook in the description box below, which includes my favorite recipes and natural health tips.